What's up, y'all? Good evening. OG, Dirty Ice Water. Here is your host. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. And there's just some stuff that's been on my mind lately. We'll get into the emotional intelligence frameworks tomorrow or the next day, later on down the line. Just some thoughts, as Mr. Arsenio Hall used to say back in the day. Just some things that make you go, hmm. Black folk. Some have said our exhaustive work ethic is due to our DNA being marinated in and by slavery. Always got to be doing something. Sounds like a Michael Jackson song, huh? Always got to be doing something. Got to be doing something. We can rest when we're dead. Stop it. Okay? Please stop it. Better take your personal time and unplug from the matrix. Suicides up in the black community. Suicides up in the 10 to 14-year-old demographic. Let me say that again. Suicides are up in the 10 to 14-year-old demographic. 10 to 14-year-olds out there are thinking about suicide in our community. Why is this? Stop preaching and start listening. You understand what I'm saying to you? Stop preaching and start listening. I consider myself a Midwest tornado. Midwest baby, born and raised. You better go and check the list for Midwest boxing champions, world champions. Yeah, we produce the best coming from the Midwest. Anyway, I just want to thank Nas, one of my favorite rappers. Thank Nas for keeping the fire blazing, that uplifting, conscious root shit. To be honest with you, all I really bump is Nas, J. Cole, and K. Dot. All Rakim descendants. And as far as I'm concerned, if there is a Mount Rushmore, the R, the God, is on it. If you ain't listened to Black Zombies yet, go ahead and check that out. Fuck billionaires. You want that trillionaire status, don't you? You don't want to just be a billionaire. You want that trillionaire status. You want to be able to hang out with the Saudis, Saudi Arabia. You want to be able to hang out, with the princes and all that. All right? That's what you want. Point being, with that, if you become a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, would that keep you satisfied? Come on, man. Woman, where does your true, excuse me, where does your true happiness reside and all that stuff? If you become a trillionaire, would that be enough? Would that keep you content and satisfied? Just some quotes from my 30-year-old son. We're always looking outward, Pops, never looking within. Why? The other gem he dropped. It's uneasy to face the shit that you've done. The way I interpreted that was it's uneasy to forgive yourself for past transgressions. Oh, I wish I was as deep and as knowledgeable as my son and my daughter. Can I ask y'all something? And this is real talk. Why is everyone so anti-love? Now understand where I'm coming from. I'm a reggae junkie. Okay? From Bob to Gregory to Dennis to Burning Spear to Marsha to Miss Marley to Rita, okay, to everybody that's bumping today. It's about love, isn't it? I'm a reggae junkie, been an addict for a long time. That's why I married a night nurse. For those that know about Gregory Isaacs, you would understand that. Point being, let's identify some of the themes at the top of the haters and the bigots hit list. And I mean hit list. I mean that shit literally and figuratively. Religion, race, gender, women's rights, anything and anybody in the LGBTQIA plus community, economic status, history, sexual orientation, homelessness, the poor. If there's anything I'm missing, please send it to me. Radical re-engineering. My wife's work colleagues selling wolf tickets, thinking people won't buy them, but it ain't for her to confront. Have you ever been in that situation where you're a leader as well, but your pay grade and your rank, you aren't allowed to confront the colonel, but you have somebody that you are under a colonel. If you're a lieutenant colonel, this is a full bird colonel, and they are allowed to confront this person, but they won't. So what are you to do? If you are the captain, if you are the major, what are you to do? Major reacher. The point is, if you're unwilling to confront whatever it is, A, B, C, D, whatever or whomever it is, don't come to my boo talking about change, because you really ain't about it. You ain't about it. We all come up from different walks of life, upbringing, experiences, environment, outside the home, influences, friends. Something to keep in mind when bouts of anger, indifference, and impatience inflicts the heart. We were all brought up differently. We were all taught differently. We come from different circumstances. Keep that in mind when you become impatient, when you get angry, when you have feelings of indifference. Keep that in mind. Okay? Why is it so difficult to, and I touched on this briefly, why is it so difficult to just meditate and relax sometimes? Why have we told ourselves that we always have to be plugged into the matrix and we always have to be doing something? Where's the downside in just loving you and pampering yourself? Where's the downside? Send me your top three. I don't care what it is you're pursuing. You want to become a trillionaire. Where's the downside in just relaxing and enjoying your breath, your family, your friends, life, and love? Downsides to that? Let me know what they are. Just real quick, a deliciously filthy snack, if you ain't know about it, Cool Ranch Doritos and guacamole. Shit's the bomb. All right? If you don't know, now you know. Nothing tests my limits more. Nothing tests my limits more than hearing someone say, you shouldn't feel that way or you shouldn't think that way. Who says you, just because you were able to handle your trauma and you were able to get through it using your methods, that shit's going to work for me? No, nigga, I'm built differently than that. You understand that? What works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. But don't tell me I don't have a right to my feelings and I don't have a right to my thoughts. All right? Period. Motherfuckers don't realize their greatness. Why not you and why not now? I've said it a long time ago. You are a god. You are a goddess. When you look in the mirror, it's perfection. You are the universe, and the universe is you. Start believing that shit and start living it. All the trophies, press clippings, awards, bully for you, nigga. Bully for you. Who's going to hold on to and preserve all that stuff once you're gone? Once your relatives, your estate, all that stuff is gone, contemplate that for a second. All right? Life is more about accumulating wealth and trophies. And I hit my 10-minute mark. Love, peace, and happiness. Love, peace, and happiness. OG, go to your ice water. Until next time, y'all.